time and time again prove that they're nothing but like some of the lowest scum to exist, which is why they get into these positions because they know they can abuse people and get away with it. Here's a former prison transport guard admitting to raping inmates.
It's how inmates are transported from jail to jail all over the country. NBC affiliates in Denver and Minneapolis discovered a dark side to what can happen on those cross-country trips by underregulated transport companies.
There's no more vulnerable custodial situation than this. There's, nobody else watching. They are mobile. It's a terrifying thing to think about being in that situation. There was just nobody for her to turn to.
Marquette Johnson.
And if the person fights back, they're going to get extra charges added to their sentence once the transport guard makes.
Was working as a transport guard for Inmate Services Corporation in 2019. Attorney Laura Shower Ives says he picked up her client, we'll refer to her by her initials TP, in Santa Fe, bound for Delta County Detention Facility in Colorado. But at a rest stop near MDC in Albuquerque, TP says Johnson raped her, threatening her with his gun.
These companies, they are underregulated. They aren't even meeting the bare minimum standards that we set for jails. And it's never like a punishment or reasonable for a human being to be raped because they are accused of a crime.
Monday, Johnson pled guilty in federal court, but TP was just one of close to a dozen other victims who told federal investigators similar stories. 6 women reported their.
How does this affect their case? Because this is going to affect their cases, the fact that they were assaulted and raped.
Rape after TPs.
To identify 11 rape victims from one man, he just worked there a year. He was doing this all the time.
The police.
Wow, 11 people in 1 year from one person. Okay, how many other people are going through this by other transport, by prison inmate guards, by the cops themselves? How many people have been raped? Is this the reason why so many rape test kits go untested, so that cops don't get themselves implicated on their crimes?
Sets a sentencing range of 27 to 30 years in prison, but it also means Johnson will not face additional charges for those other victims. Still, Shower Ives says it's a win.
They will not have the charges be in their name, but it certainly, the 27 to 30 years contemplates that he is a serial rapist.
But she says this case is an indication of a much bigger problem, one that needs even more attention and regulation than ever before.
In my estimation, these companies just shouldn't exist. This should be the work of the government and actual government actors who